They're your fans. They're your stalkers. You don't have to feed into them the way they're feeding into you. They want you to mirror them the way they're mirroring you, like an infinite mirror. And it goes absolutely nowhere. Hi, Roses. I'm Rosie, the psychic reader at the Psychic Ward, and roses are red. Violets are blue, but I'm actually reading the energy, not just starving for attention like some people do. If that's something you can get into, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch the playlist. The playlist is called Don't Stop. So I'm going to get right into this energy for, let's see, this is a reading for Libra. So Libra, they want you in their sight. They're tracking you. That's the vibe here. Somebody's definitely getting stronger. If you're watching this playlist, I feel like you have no choice but to get stronger by the end, because you are definitely being put through some type of trial here, being stalked and harassed in a way, like by demons. The nagging is coming out. I'm ready to throw these cards. That's how I feel. So I don't know if someone's feeling like that. You have self-confidence. What's happening is there's energy around you. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know where it comes from. It's almost like a machine. It's like androids. You can't fight androids. You can't compete with androids. You can't empathize with androids. That's what I'm getting the vibe of, like third world energy. You have charity here. Like somebody's just starving. They will do anything. And I'm just going to speak honestly and candidly, because I feel like even if these are your neighbors, you know not to get connected with these people, because they will literally break in and eat your children. Okay? They're very strong, very powerful, but too much, like an animal, like a wild animal. And that's the vibe here. Then you have whiny and crazy. Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but they're like zombies. They could be addicts. They could be them act crazy, like some type of narcotic or meth or something. This is America, so I don't know who's dealing with this. Most of y'all probably, unless you figured out some way to separate yourself from this. But that's what I feel like is happening. Like you're separating yourself from whoever this is that wants you in their sight at all times. And what I'm getting from this, like you being in their sight, is that Five of Pentacles energy with the African American tarot. Maybe you have to look it up, but it's like a monster who's got his eyes out of his feet. His eyes are in his feet, and he's just walking around. And that deck wasn't created by African American, so keep that in mind. But also I feel like, I don't know, it's just kind of insight from how people see this energy from the outside, because you're not in this energy, whether you're African American or not. You're not in this energy, so that's some insight for you. They're looking through their feet at you, or their genitals. So it's also something about them, like their genitals is their face. There's monsters like this. If you do some research, their face is their genitals. And so it's like the drawings that children draw when they don't really know how to draw. It's just a face and arms, or face and legs. That's the vibe I'm getting. And there may be something about them that you don't want to connect with for obvious righteous reasons. Then you have Nine of Feathers here. You're getting closer to your actual soul tribe, and you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. That's what I'm getting with this Jonah here. Like someone would rather drown than have to minister to these people. Like you're really stressed out about this, because I feel like it's your confidence that's so attractive. It's the only reason why they would even listen to you. Okay, it's not just African Americans, but I don't know if it's... Clearly I have brown skin, so that's what I'm connecting with. But it could be your people in general, or your neighbors. So your neighbors could be any race. Your neighbors could be animals. The local wildlife here. Okay, but I feel like you're cutting it off. The charity, the free energy that you were giving them before. Like double down, definitely. I feel like someone's trying to call you out for being prejudiced. That was the last energy, or racist or something. Double down, because there's light at the end of the tunnel. If someone's harassing you or trying to force you to be in a relationship with them, I don't care what color they are. If you say no, the answer is no. and somebody would rather die. But that's what I'm getting. Like, if you're someone who watches anime, that's kind of how dramatic it is. Because okay, whatever. I'm gonna say, like, these people from the outside, they look alike. Black people look alike. White people look alike. Everybody look, especially if you're not someone who's all in people's faces and you're minding your business and you just see things in color, then that's what it looks like. But if you pay attention to people's aura, you won't even see the color. You just see their personality, and it all looks the same. People who are criminals, people who are sneaky, people who are nice and loving, it's not just that one emotion, but you can see all of their aura, and you can still make categories out of things. So that's what I'm getting. Like, there's a predator nearby. For me specifically, it's a black cat. There's nothing going on. Whatever this thing is acting like it's looking at is not there, so it's a lie. That could be happening with this King of Candles, because the Queen of Wands is normally the one who likes the black cat. So then there's the World card here. It's not just the color, it's the attitude and the energy. And I know that they can come off as racist, but it is what it is. People who get a lot of attention or want attention and force people to look at them, it's that same energy. Like, it's the aura. It's the aura of not the boss of. You're not the boss of me, okay? Like, you could be in Africa and still dealing with this. It's not about whatever. Moving on. So let's get this energy. But it is this black cat that's just like strutting his stuff and just acting like he's the king of the world. Let a dog come out and bark once and he's up a pole. So you have King of Earth, King of Candles. If somebody's trying to come into your vibe and control you, but you don't have to fight a cat. If it's something that small, I'm not gonna say insignificant because I'm not that harsh, but really, like, you're not fighting a cat, you're not fighting demons. Like, just let it go. Something's tracking you. That's what I'm getting. Cats track. Oh, it's the worst. Even my Bubba is a tracker, but she's not that bad. She can be horrible though as a cat. So cats track. It is what it is. You have Two of Wands, and that's what I was getting with this King of Candles and King of Earth coming out as Wands energy. Oh, that's not even a Wands. That's Pentacles. So Two of Wands did come out. That's what I was getting. Two of Wands from the energy for some reason. So that's coming out here. It's taking the next steps. Yeah, moving on. Bold and ambitious choices. Partnering with others. Somebody you actually care about. Not somebody trying to force himself in your life. And that's what I'm getting from this King of Candles energy. It could be a King of Earth that's coming up to be like, focus on me. Like, this is a new partnership you're with and not an ex. I mean, I've had black cats and I've always had an issue with them no matter what. So you have Ace of Earth. Just moving on. It's like they're angry and they're projecting anger, even though people find them beautiful for whatever reason. But it's like they just take that beauty and they take that love and turn it into something else, like ammunition. Like, I love myself. I don't need your love. But you're still in my face. Like, get out of my face then. I'm going to love you regardless. If you don't want love, then go away. And that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, you love your enemies. Even if they hate you, you love them, but they don't want love. You have Knight of Water. That's why I feel like you're putting out their fire. But you could have a device that's broken for various reasons. I feel like it's all meant to be like a lesson, a life lesson. If you have a cracked screen, or maybe you were in an abusive relationship and somebody hit you or something, or you feel like somebody dropped you as a kid and it's just something like not working right. I don't know. This reading's kind of all over the place because of that cat, as it tends to be. It's very distracting. Their energy is like they're pulling from you and trying to act like they're the center of attention when they're definitely not. So that was a vibe. Like, leave the naysayers in the past. Somebody's trying to track you, and they want you in their sight. They're watching you. Just remember that at the end of the day. If I close this energy on that, they're your fans. They're your stalkers. You don't have to feed into them the way they're feeding into you. They want you to mirror them the way they're mirroring you, like an infinite mirror, and it goes absolutely nowhere. So just ignore them.